Welcome back to this edition of King's Manual. We are a God series. My name is Stanslous Maseka, and today we are going to expand on the heart of God, which is man. I will expand using a story. You read and you've heard that there's a devil, there is a God. Number one, God never met a devil. He met a Lucifer who decided to become the devil. So I'll give you a narrative. Here is God. He has a business meeting and he tells, as you know, it is letters, so he tells the board meeting to say we're going to make a man. And this being will be the only being like us, not angels, not no one. And then he gives man the authority no other being has. In short, God gives man privileges, which if we bring it home, that's like your siblings and only one of you is given things the rest of you can't do. Naturally speaking, some people will not be happy. So long story short, Lucifer decided to become the devil. He falls where man is, and understanding that, okay, God is big. You see, let me give you figuratives. If you know an ant and you, a human being, can an ant fight you? The word is impossible. Where is the fight going to start from? So the devil, understanding his place, because as you know, he was in heaven, he knew I can't beat God. The way to deal with God is hit him where it hurts. Where does it hurt? I believe all of us have been heartbroken before, in many ways than one. God's heart was broken by you and me via Adam when he decided to sin. Now what God did is, remember the Bible says God knows the beginning from the end and the end from the beginning, meaning God was not surprised. Is that saying God predestined that to happen? No. God made you and me like him, which means we have a will. God doesn't violate will. We see that when man fell, the heart of God was moved because God announced saying, I will bleed for them. Imagine you loving the very person who breaks your heart, the very person who stole from you, the very person who committed adultery time and again. And then God says, I will bleed. How do you know? Genesis 3 verse 15 says, the seed he shall crush your head with his heel. We see that Jesus died at a place called Golgotha, which means the place of a skull. Where was the cross? The cross was on the head, crushing the devil. We also see that the Bible says, he is a lamb who was slain before the foundations of the earth. That is God announcing that before you and me ever messed up, he already had a plan. And so in God's heart, as we're expanding, we see that even when man messed up, God's heart was for man to return. The devil thought he won. Unfortunately for him, it was a problem. Let me end by saying this, even as we're going to look at the devil next week. And I'm hoping you join us in this exciting series. If the devil knew crucifying Jesus was going to be a problem for him, he was never going to do it. Let's make it practical. If you are in a war and you know that if I kill that one, the war will end, automatically you're going to kill that person. But if you know that killing that person will not end the war, it will be a problem, you will not do it. So now look at the logic. Do you believe if the devil knew killing Jesus would be a problem, he was going to do it? No. So God's heart, ladies and gentlemen, is not man. God's heart is you. See you next time.